What up, everybody? It's your boy Plug and Play coming at you one more time. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, getting pumped up for that new year. 2018 is going to be amazing. You guys already helped me with that 500 sub goal. We are 8 subscribers away from 600, so I'm hoping you guys can hit those buttons down below. Like, comment, subscribe, show some love to a small channel in the big YouTube universe. Let's get right into it, guys. Today's video is going to be a little bit more special than normal. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the comments, theories, and suggestions that you guys have sent in on these very videos. So today I just randomly picked 3 or 4 of your comments that I thought were kind of good ideas that were worth looking into. Like I've always promised you guys, when I reply I'm going to look into things. So here you go, let's go ahead and take a look. Our first comment today comes from Full of Cringe, commenting on my zombie voice theory video. Says that he thinks the voices might be the original World at War characters. That's a really good idea, and normally I would kind of go into something like that. If this was like a Black Ops title, it would be definitely something I would look into. But unfortunately, World at War was produced by Treyarch Studios, and this World War II here in the Final Reich is done by Sledgehammer, just because they are under the contract of Activision. They are separate companies. So there are things like licensing and trademarks and things like that that they're not allowed to use, even though they are working under the same banner. Treyarch, unfortunately, owns the rights to a lot of those characters and ideas. So I highly doubt that Sledgehammer Games would be using any kind of characters or any kind of assets from any other franchise, such as Infinity Ward or Treyarch or any of those companies. But damn good idea, Full of Cringe. Keep them coming. Thanks for the comment. Our next comment comes from my favorite character of It's Always Sunny. Mr. Frank Reynolds says, the radio in the main test room can be knocked off when you shoot the radio in the morgue. It didn't disappear. Most likely got hit by a stray bullet or grenade at some point. Once on the floor, you can keep interacting with it just like the helmet on the floor. Now, this is an interesting theory I posted a few weeks back on the radio in the main control room disappearing. I believe that's what he's referring to here. And he would be correct. Here we have the upgraded 1911 Jupiter pistols. We see the radio right here seems to have gotten knocked back on this back table. Now, this isn't always the case, but you'll see here in previous videos, these pistols upgraded did not affect the radio. Now, in a recent update, I am able to move the radio around with the pack-a-punch pistols here. Let me go ahead and take a better look. Grab this nuke here. It always seems to still pull it towards the user. The physics don't seem to work and blow it away from you, which I thought was kind of strange. So it's still able to be moved around, so it's quite possible that that's the way it happened. But unfortunately, Mr. Reynolds, you do not need to shoot the radio in the morgue. You'll see it right here. I shoot it after I'm able to move that radio in the control room. So there it is down there. That is the radio I'm assuming you're speaking about, and as you can tell in the footage here, we go back here and the radio is right back where I left it on the ground. Our next comment comes from Karaoke Baby 87. Keep up the good work. Noticed if you grenade the books in the table in Dr. Straub's office, they explode in different directions, but always leave one. So here I am with those packed pistols. She is correct. These papers seem to fly in every direction except for the blueprints for the zombies and the book on the ground. They seem to stay there. Everything else kind of flies around. We also get this kind of white smoke that we don't really get anywhere. I'm just assuming it looks like white smoke because of the projector. But the books and papers you are able to bomb in this room do appear to fly in different directions. And yes, I've tested this on different games. She is absolutely correct, guys. Now, our last comment comes from Victor Raz. Now, I'm a huge Batman fan, so I don't know if that's like a play on Victor Zaz, but if it is, if it isn't, either way, that's really fucking cool. You have an awesome name. So Mr. Raz has a very in-depth theory on the radios, the types of radios, the mechanics behind the radios, and the in-depth detail that Sledgehammer Games went into putting these radios. He has a post on Reddit, which I am going to link in the description down below, going into the specifics of the manufacturing and the amount of detail that went into the game, as well as the amount of detail that went into Mr. Raz's theories on the radios. However, I'm going to have to debunk my own theory here about the radios. I do not think the radios are going to be used to decode any kind of voices or anything in the map. I do believe that it was just very, very good detail done by Sledgehammer Games in the final Reich. I think that it shows that the developers did their homework and that they made sure that some of the detail in the map lined up with the time frame of the game and the era that it was in. I think that is pretty much all to it. I honestly have played this game more times than I can count, and I do believe that there is nothing to the radios. I think it's just a, not necessarily a glitch, but I think it's just a matter of being able to interact with very specific items in the environment. But I don't think that they really do anything special. I think there's more to the eagles on the rooftops and the chimneys. I think there's more to the beer and wine bottles and the glass boot in the pub than I think that there is to the radios. But either way, Mr. Raz, bravo on the amount of homework that you did on that research. It is phenomenal. And like I said, a link to all of that will be in the description below. Make sure you guys go check that out. And give them a thumbs up when you go to that Reddit subreddit, because that was some amazing work, Victor. Good job. In the meantime, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Keep those comments coming. Let me know your theories. And just remember, not everything has been found on this map. Despite what the big YouTubers are going to tell you, they've already moved on to Fortnite. We're continuing to hunt. We're keeping the community and the Easter egg and the double pack-a-punch dreams alive here on these smaller channels. No theory is too crazy. No idea is wrong. Put your comments down below. Maybe I'll feature them in another future video. Until then, guys, you guys take it easy. Enjoy your week. Have a happy and safe New Year. Get trashed. You only live once. I'm not like one of those YOLO guys, but in this case, you only live once. Have fun, but by all means, please be safe. Designated driver, Uber, Lyft, whatever you got to do. Make sure you come home in one piece, because then, you won't be able to miss next week's video. In the meantime, you guys take it easy. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Peace.
Without bullets, I'll have to resort to stabbing! Bye, bye.